My content is not for everyone. It's not. My content is not for everyone. Loving yourself is not a crime, and I say that respectfully. Like, choosing you to love you. Never dim your light or get discouraged. And I say that respectfully. They would never understand an even exchange. Wow. You chose yourself without the pain. You chose yourself to understand love, to go within, to better you, regardless of overlooked you, gave up on you. Wow. Allow you to believe in yourself, to trust the process. At the end of the day, they would never understand it wasn't a walk in the park to heal the wounds that was truly affecting you, allowing you to choose you. At the end of the day, they labeled you a number, but God truly gave you a name. Allow you to truly believe in your faith. They would never understand at the end of the day how you truly was protected. When they had malicious intentions, they was throwing sport at you in a toxic way, thinking it was supposed to make you uncomfortable. They was laughing so loud at the end of the day, trying to humiliate you. They thought that you were supposed to be moving uncomfortable. They was acting like they like you. At the end of the day, if the shoe fit, then wear it. It's the thought process to me. How certain folks will come into your life, to gaslight you, to psych out your thought process, filling your pockets and your eyesight. And it was truly one side at the end of the day. You didn't have to have malicious intentions towards your neighbor. They wasn't used to someone being real without playing games. You know, wearing a mask upon layers of mask at the end of the day. They rather listen to he say, she say, to take notes on you. And only for you to realize at the end of the day they wasn't truly for you. Yeah, that energy is different. When certain folks swear up and down, they know you at the end of it like the back of their hand. And only realize, you dumbass, you don't know me at all. Now, respectfully, because God works in mysterious ways. When God is truly protecting her baby, when God is truly protecting his baby from the enemy, and I say that respectfully, when an innocent person was moving accordingly, God is not for sale, and I say that respectfully. I don't worship the devil. That's the difference between me, you, them, and they. Hey, we are all not the same. I don't energy harvest off innocent people's energy. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding day. I understood the even exchange at the end of the day. I don't gotta move like that, because God already got me established. It's the thought process, me. I'm in my own lane, believe in my faith. I'm in my own lane, believe in my faith. Something that you couldn't get into with, neighbor. It's understanding self-worth. So you try to dim my light. But I didn't allow myself to see myself frown, because God was truly shining a light on me and allowing me to smile. They would never understand why you get discouraged that day, allowing you to choose you to go within, to actually believe in your faith, not living in fear, to get discouraged. When they disrespected you, had malicious intentions, taking your kindness or weakness, damn, this type of stuff happens every single day when you least expect it. When you say you mean what you say, you mean what you say, and say what you mean, that you want to change to become your best self, vision of yourself, not to dim your light when they trying to project pain. It's a thought process for me. Now, respectfully, how certain individuals will put you in secret competition, and only to realize it was one-sided conversations that they was having with themselves, only to realize they only rejected their own thought process. And I say that respectfully when it came to self-awareness, something they couldn't get into it because you was able to go within. They were so concerned about what you had going on, they couldn't even get in tune with themselves. The lack of self-awareness is real. But they was willing to judge you at the end of the day, only realize they need to chill. It's the thought process, me, you jackass. I hope you find peace in your own lane one day. Never. Nah, respectfully. This type of stuff happens every single day when you least expect it. How you go from being uncomfortable to comfortable, find peace within, to adjust the mindset at the end of the day, to actually elevate. To understand I can't allow me to be my own worst enemy. I know how it feels for folks to dim my light that was supposed to protect me, let alone love me at the end of the day. And I didn't have to have malicious intentions, but I was allowing me to become my best self, vision of myself, because at the end of the day, folks couldn't understand my thinking. I couldn't fit in at the end of the day, and that was okay, because God allowed me to stand out and understand at the end of the day, everybody's not going to see your faith when you actually believe in yourself, because you tie your shoe different. You know, like crossing the street with your shoe untied, how you going to make it over there safe? Because some people may trip and fall, and they may not get back up. But it's a thought process to me. How God blindfolded you in certain situations, and you made it. It wasn't a game. You passed the test. It was truly the lesson. Your life lesson at the end of the day, to understand what a rejection looks like up close in person. And the person you didn't reject was you, because you chose you to believe in you when they overlooked you. It's a thought process to me. My content is not for everyone, and that is okay. Save the negative energy. me for your mammy. I said what I said. Now, respectfully, because my content is not for everybody. You sitting behind the screen disrespecting me. And with all that animosity, pick up your face. Go wash your ass and go mind your business somewhere else, not over here. It's the thought process of me injecting negative energy. Always be yourself. And I say that respectfully. Always be yourself. You ever got lost in your words? But only you realized you was just misunderstood? You was misunderstood by the folks who couldn't see your faith. You know, to recognize your true anointings. It was not on the same page. Like, it really wasn't. Because you was able to be your authentic self. And something that they couldn't relate to. You're not disrespecting them. They was looking to try to figure you out at the end of the day. When they try to antagonize you that day to get a reaction, only to realize it was their own response all the way to the doctor with a straight body jacket. And I said that respectfully. Doctor! What's the diagnosis? Leave innocent people alone. It's a thought process to me. How this type of stuff happens every single day. You're not looking for an apology. Especially when you ain't do nothing that day. Because certain folks will not take accountability for their actions when they disrespected you. When they laughed at you at the end of the day, ain't nothing was truly funny. It's kind of funny when you spoke up for yourself, you was dead wrong. You was the problem at the end of the day. When they was trying to play you close not to see you elevate. It took a whole group of people to go against one person that understood their vision to allow their dreams to become true. I love me to better me. I love me to recognize my smile. I love me, I'm not dimming my light. I love me, they would never understand. I didn't have to cloud chase at the end of the day for likes and views. Nah, because God chose me to stay in my lane and be myself. That's what they couldn't get in tune with. That's why they hated me so much. Because I was just being myself, authentic, genuine, and true. I didn't have to take notes at the end of the day to keep up with the Joneses. Nah, because I didn't fit in. That energy is different. When you don't fit in, you truly a popular loner, and you mean what you say. You're not doing it for likes and views, let alone clout chasing. That energy is different. Everybody talking about God. But hold on 1 second. A real child of God, when it's God's calling, they don't discourage their neighbor at the end of the day, let them kick them down, to disturb the peace, to have all that hate and animosity when you say you healing. It's the thought process, man, you jackass. What's wrong with you? All that hate and animosity you have, but then you can't even go within to find peace. So you want to sit there and disturb someone's peace at the end of the day, only to realize that, damn. Now we saying rest in peace to you. You gave yourself a heart attack. So worry about what someone else had going on. Wasn't taking care of your own health. You was going the wrong direction. Some people don't make it at the end of the day, and I say that respectfully. When they be worried about the wrong things in life, only to realize they was only neglecting themselves this whole entire time, worried about the wrong person. This type of stuff happens every single day, and I say that respectfully. Just because someone is elevating and going within and do the proper footwork when it comes to meaning what they say and say what they mean, healing a trauma and pain from a child point of view that went into their adulthood, dealing with domestic violence, hate crime, discrimination, being sexually assaulted and not doing it for likes and views or let alone clout chasing. The energy is different. Dealing with toxic folks at the end of the day, that's not the norm, and I say that respectfully. That's what the enemy allows you to believe, to project pain. But God still not today, because God works in mysterious ways. That's why they try to dim your light, because you truly believed in your faith. Be mindful and wise when judging a book by its cover. And I say that respectfully. You'd be so surprised how people be so concerned about the next person at the end of the day, how their blood pressure be so sky high at the end of the day, on their way to the ER, and only to realize that, damn, they made a mistake. Jealous and envy at the end of the day will put someone in the mindset of losing themselves. The spell work not working, they losing themselves. It's the thought process for me, you jackass. Be mindful when judging a book by its cover, neighbor. Be mindful when judging a book by its cover, neighbor. Be mindful when judging a book by its cover, neighbor. Don't dim your light, and I say that respectfully. Trying to kick your neighbor down with malicious intentions. Not everybody has malicious intentions, but everybody's was part of your journey either. It's a thought process, man. My content is not for everybody. I am Nia, genuine love, respect. I am the original owner of all of my content. And I say that respectfully. Far from a copycat original. Far from a copycat original. It's the thought process for me. They want you to be your own worst enemy, but God said no, not today. Never dim your light. Never dim your light. Love yourself. Never dim your light. Love yourself. It's the thought process for me. Poverty and pain at the end of the day. Damn, we not the same. Yeah, we not the same. Trying to get out of a situation to better ourselves. Healing and trauma and pain at the end of the day. Hold on 1 second. I wasn't doing that for likes and views, let on cloud chasing. I was really going within to do the end of work. I didn't have to sneak this my neighbor. And I said that respectfully. But I damn sure spoke up for myself that day. Because everybody has part of your journey, and that's okay. It's funny how you laughed at me at the end of the day. The play was broken in a toxic way. And only for me to realize at the end of the day, I still chose me when you gave up on me or overlooked me or wanted me to live in fear, let alone you was playing with Spurrick in a toxic way. I was supposed to work. I was supposed to lose myself. I get it. They would never understand when they antagonize certain individuals who've been through true pain. And I say that respectfully. Certain things that certain folks would never be able to walk in because they would cite themselves as their freedom. And I say that respectfully because they wouldn't understand a vision to understand to see another day. My content is not for everyone. It's not. My content is not for everyone, and that's okay. A mother and a father lost a child. That was their baby at the end of the day. They remember that smile. It's a smile that can never go away when they truly go within. To understand at the end of the day, they would never be at peace. That was true of their reality today. They just all they have is memories of their baby they brought into the world. They baby was like that they freedom that day because of their sexual orientation. A family destroyed by pain. Should it matter about someone's sexual orientation at the end of the day? Then, only if they could hear that baby's last laugh one more time. To understand at the end of the day, things will never be the same. My content is not for everyone. And I don't care if you say I'm stupid, slow, or retarded at the end of the day. Because God allowed me to be who I am today. Myself, original, Nia Jean with love. One thing I never did was switch up at the end of the day. I was always Nia, something that you couldn't see. Because you painted a picture of me, of somebody I truly wasn't. All because at the end of the day, you was nothing but a hate in disguise. It's a thought process. Me, leave innocent people alone. No, respectfully. It's not a game when someone loses a life. Especially a baby that was born into this world. God's creation, not the enemy's calling. That energy is different. Because God allowed that baby to hear they calling. But someone psyched that baby out their freedom. All because of the fact that someone had hate, envy, and jealousy. Everybody's story is different. And I say that respectfully. If that mother and father was able to protect their baby, they would have that day. Dang, their baby was truly innocent, regardless of their sexual orientation that day. It shouldn't have to wait till you hear homicide! That's my baby! Wow. The last I love you. The last phone call. Regardless if we had an argument or not. Energy is different. Everybody parenting is not the same. Some people have animosity towards their children. When you least expect at the end of the day. You can turn that hate at the end of the day or whatever animosity you have into you into love. But certain folks don't want to move that way. Especially when it comes to certain children, sexual orientation. Where you're not trying to project it on innocent children. The energy is different. Everybody's walk of life is not the same. But I say that respectfully. Because there's folks out here that truly love their children, regardless of their sexual orientation, not to kick them down, let alone disturb their peace. They just want their baby to truly be happy with the one that's truly for them. This type of stuff happens every single day. My content is not for everybody. But if you feel like I'm disrespecting you, damn, neighbor. God works in mysterious ways. It's a thought process to me. Because certain individuals will feel up and down at the end of the day that you're talking about them, disrespecting them. Because of your sexual orientation. When you wasn't even trying to hurt nobody. It shouldn't matter about your child's sexual orientation at the end of the day. That's a life that was brought into this world that you're supposed to protect and love. And I say that respectfully, regardless if you had abandonment issues at the end of the day, the lack of love and respect in your household at the end of the day of your upbringing. You got a chance in this life at the end of the day, regardless of how old your child is, to treat them right. To show them at the end of the day that, hey, you are loved. And you mad and you're worthy when the world's against you. At the end of the day, I got your back, up close in person, behind closed doors. It's nothing like having the biggest cheerleaders in your life is your parents. That's not trying to dim your light to discourage you, but to truly show up for you, to show you at the end of the day that you are worthy, regardless of your sexual orientation. My content is not for everybody. And I say this respectfully because when it comes to certain people's sexual orientation, certain people paint a picture that at the end of the day that we truly not. And that's dysfunctional, stupid, slow, and retarded. Or that we out here trying to hurt innocent children. And I say that respectfully, and certain people don't move like that, just like when it comes to your sexual orientation, and you truly straight. I'm not here to judge my neighbor at the end of the day, but it be the one-sided mindset at the end of the day how the enemy wants us to go against each other. And that was not God's calling. It's called respect, neighbor. Respect's a two-way street. Everybody's going to be part of your journey, but it's called respect with no malicious intentions. It's how hate, crime, and discrimination happens. And I say that respectfully. When you was always moving according to the innocent person. Someone goes outside to have a good day and only to realize they're getting hit by a stray bullet. It's a thought process to me. All because of the fact that someone judged someone that day. Only to realize it wasn't an even exchange. Someone didn't like the fact how someone was dressing. And it was truly someone's one-sided opinion. All the hate and animosity. You B-I-T-C-H, get the hell out of here! And you didn't have to do nothing wrong. For someone to project that innocence. For someone to project that mindset towards someone's innocence. You dyke. What do you get from that? Someone is minding their business. You have all this hate and animosity. All the hate and animosity. Someone's get psyched out their thought process. Going to the doctor at the end of the day. You know, they freedom. Or because someone didn't have self-control. Someone said, excuse me. Someone else's mindset couldn't do self-reflecting and understand self-control. And they was against someone's sexual orientation at the end of the day that damn, they lost control. Now they out of a family at the end of the day and they trying to figure out why did they do that day. Now 2 families is destroyed at the end of the day. So much pain. Or someone was just labeled a number at the end of the day. Or because of someone's sexual orientation. And someone wanted to project pain. Because someone didn't have self-control at the end of the day. They wanted to dim somebody's light when it came to pain. I wasn't brought up that way when it came to this behavior. What behavior at the end of the day? Someone loves themselves at the end of the day. And someone is truly loving them back with no malicious intentions. Where did they go wrong? This type of stuff gets misunderstood every single day. And it's not cool at the end of the day because God didn't create us to be that way. To go against each other with malicious intentions. And I say that respectfully. God accepts you as who you are with no malicious intentions. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding day. Just don't hurt your neighbor. I say that respectfully because God didn't project pain. The enemy did. Know the difference. When the enemy's trying to disturb your peace and when God shows up to protect your peace. It's 2 different things going on. And I say that respectfully. They would never understand the even exchange at the end of the day. To go within. To understand true self-awareness when it comes to self-control. It doesn't matter about your culture, your religion, your sexual orientation, or how much money you got in your pockets at the end of the day. And I say that respectfully. They say, real, you're an adult. But certain folks can't even balance up to what they actually say at the end of the day when they trying to hurt certain folks. Bully, 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 bully. I said what I said. Bully, 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 bully. I said what I said. You know, because you have that one family member that you truly love that way. I would hurt somebody for this person. And I say that respectfully. If someone was to ever hurt my baby, Not on no funny stuff. At the end of the day, I'm going to ask God for forgiveness after I finish whipping their ass. It's a thought process to me. Imagine someone disturbing your loved one's peace as they just sitting in the library, being at peace, reading a book. They're really a good person regardless of what they got going on in their life, regardless if they homeless or not. Regardless, at the end of the day, someone didn't know how to respect them. They didn't have to get out of character when someone was looking for reaction. It didn't matter about what job description that they had. At the end of the day, they was truly respected. They was loved as well. And someone truly was caring about them in the most healthiest way, some that you couldn't understand. It's how. Because of their sexual orientation. Because of their sexual orientation. You know, we can't protect our loved ones all the time. Imagine just starting your day just to get that phone call. Someone psyched your loved one out their freedom. All because someone didn't have self-control. And only to find out why did they do that. Why? All because of their sexual orientation. This type of stuff happens every single day. How certain folks, their own family will go against them. Then they have to worry about people in the street at the end of the day to go against them. You know how strong that person really is mentally to go with them? Not to lose themselves, but to better themselves? The energy is different. Some people don't make it to see tomorrow. All because of the fact that someone didn't have self-control. It became a lesson in the community to love each other. But no malicious intentions. The energy is different. My content is not for everybody. It's not. But it be the one-sided conversations that certain folks be having with themselves at the end of the day. And I say that respectfully. If the shoe fit, then wear it. If you out here disrespecting someone at the end of the day with malicious intentions to bring hurt and pain, putting them in secret competition, making them your enemy at the end of the day, God saw what you was doing behind closed doors. And I say that respectfully. When someone was only moving accordingly, they knew how to respect their neighbor, regardless if they knew them or not. That's what happened that day. If someone knows how to respect you, you take it as disrespect, like, damn, what was your issue? Like, hold on one second, what you mean, what was your issue? I don't like that B.I.T. Sage. I'm going to lie on that person's name. He say, she say, it ain't adding up. He say, she say, it ain't adding up. But God's math always adds up. God shows you your enemy when you least expect it. Because God truly had enough. How certain individuals say, I'm grown! I take care of my children. I got money in my pocket. I'm stable. But you out here got so much hate in your blood. At the end of the day, you can't go within and understand self-control. Out here disrespecting folks at the end of the day when they're not projecting that energy towards you. Because we are all not the same. If you got a problem with one person, that's one thing. But to take a whole community at the end of the day, come on now. Make it make sense. Now you sound like your own worst enemy. What direction did you actually turn that day when you woke up on the side of the bed? Because you know what? The enemy steps into your life. The enemy shows you what confusion looks like up close in person. And I say that respectfully. Someone's sexual orientation, it's not them being confused if they truly love themselves to go with them. That's the problem with people today. Oh, because of someone's sexual orientation. Oh, they must not like their own identity. They can't even look in the mirror to love themselves. They don't love themselves. They don't look. Hold on one second. You talking a little bit too much, ma'am, sir. I love me. I love me. That's what you couldn't see. You was mad because I chose me at the end of the day. Be myself. Be myself. I love myself to better myself. That's what you couldn't do. Was understand self-control to go with and understand true self-awareness. That's why you try to dim my light that day. This type of stuff happens every single day when folks project pain. My content is not for everyone. It's not. And it's more sad and disturbing to see, to know that someone who has children and who has children that may be in the life of being LGBTQ, how you disrespect your own child. At the end of the day, have you ever thought about how they truly feel regardless? At the end of the day, you had that talk with them. Maybe they may not be able to speak up for themselves because at the end of the day, they don't want you to hear how they truly feel. Regardless of what they rainy day may look like. And you say you're trying to brighten that day, but you really making them frown. Because at the end of the day, they still have people that they truly love and respect at the end of the day. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding day. So you just respecting them and they folks. Who they call family. Because of your mindset. It's a thought process to me. There's nothing cute or funny about it at the end of the day. It's one thing having a problem with one person or whoever went against you at the end of the day, but to take your animosity against a whole community, that's truly one-sided because we are all not the same. You see what happens at the end of the day when the enemy makes you feel like you become your own worst enemy? Because the enemy sits back and watches you watch you at the end of the day. Do their job. Disturb innocent people's peace. Because you can't go within and understand what peace looks like up close in person. Because you was wearing a mask for this whole entire time. My content is not for everyone. And if the shoe fit, then wear it. And I say that respectfully, but God works in mysterious ways. I do not worship the devil, and I say that respectfully. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding day. The good God ain't for sale. Hey, the good God ain't for sale. I said what I said. The good God ain't for sale. You know, the one that ain't got malicious intentions. The one that's far from a hate at the end of the day. And I say that respectfully because everybody's not supposed to be part of your journey. The energy is different. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. It's sad to see that in the society that we live in today, when it comes to certain people's sexual orientation, regardless if you're straight or not, it's called respect. Whatever someone did to you, that's what they did to you. You can't take it on the next person at the end of the day. That's what called being an adult is. That's what called being mature is. That's what called starting your healing journey starts with. It's choosing you to understand at the end of the day what self-control looks like up close in person. That's why I say when it comes to healing, trauma, and pain, it's not a race. It's not. And it's not manipulation, because when you put the proper work in, because actions speak louder than words. You can't just talk about your healing. You got to mean what you say and say what you mean at the end of the day. And you crawl before you walk. My content is not for everyone. I do not play with spark in a toxic way towards my neighbor, regardless if I know you or not. I pray for my neighbor with no malicious intentions. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. I do not energy harvest off innocent people's energy. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. I do not steal anyone's destiny or identity. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. God is not for sale. The good God is not manipulation. The good God is not envious. The good God is not jealousy. That's not the good God. God is not hate. God is love. God is respect. God is peace. Everybody is not supposed to be part of your journey. That's what it's called, stay in your lane. Because who's truly for you is not going to go against you. Who is truly for you is not going to have malicious intentions. And I say that respectfully. And instead of playing mind manipulation games, actually get to know somebody. Stop saying you know somebody from the back of your hand because you listen to he say, she say, and it had to take a group of people to go against one person, and you still don't know the person, let alone yourself. It's a thought process to me. My content is not for everyone. It's not. It's not. And that's okay. And I say this respectfully, and especially when you don't have malicious intentions, regardless of your sexual orientation, you deserve to love who's truly going to love you back with no malicious intentions. And I say that respectfully, with no malicious intentions. It's really the thought process to me. How individuals will have so much hate and animosity at the end of the day because of someone's sexual orientation. And then when you speak up for yourself when it comes to certain things, you're wrong. But certain folks was playing certain games. Certain folks was doing certain rituals and spell work at the end of the day. And you saw what they was doing behind closed doors. Because why? Because God works in mysterious ways. And God shows you who your enemy is when you least expect it. How God works in mysterious ways. When you don't worship the devil, that energy is different. My content is not for everyone. It's not. And being yourself at the end of the day is not a crime. And especially when you don't have malicious intentions. I couldn't allow me to see myself. I couldn't allow myself to see myself frown. Because God was truly allowing me to smile. Allowing me to go within and understand my intuition that God truly loves me. Regardless of who I love at the end of the day. They truly love me with no malicious intentions. We're not trying to hurt nobody. We're just trying to elevate and become our best self-vision of ourselves without disturbing the peace. The energy is different. They would never understand how God truly showed up for you that day. They sit there and swear at the end of the day, God don't love you. But God got you out of so many situations within your journey. God allows you to see the belief within. Because God allowed you to see another day. To heal the trauma and pain, it wasn't a race. It was a journey. Allowing you to believe in yourself, allow you to see your faith. That things will never be the same. You chose yourself to better yourself. Your past don't live for the day. You chose yourself to love yourself. Your past don't live for the day. You chose yourself not to overlook yourself. Your past don't live for the day. You understood true self-awareness. Your past don't live for the day. You understood boundaries to go within. You understood at the end of the day, your past don't live for the day. Allowing yourself to smile and to see yourself frown. It was an even exchange. You allowing you to choose you. Your past don't live for the day. Allowing your dreams to become your reality. Catching your blessings right to left. Only to realize that, wow, your past don't live for the day. They would never understand why certain doors opened in your life when it had your name on it and didn't have malicious intentions. Because you truly actually put the footwork in and become your best self-vision of yourself, not to dim your light when your past don't live for the day. You know what you've been through at the end of the day. You're not hiding or running from your past at all. But your past don't live for the day. They mad that you put the footwork in and God was truly showing you your way. Because God never left your side. When you don't worship the devil, that energy is different. And you allowing God to show you at the end of the day why you truly allowing yourself to smile, not to see yourself frown. When God is truly shining a light on you to see another day. It's the thought process, me. I gotta go. My content is not for everybody. Have a good day. I am not aging with love respect. I am the original owner of all my content. And I say that respectfully. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. And I say that respectfully. Loving yourself is not a crime. You know, hate crime and discrimination and violence is really real. And especially when it comes to certain individuals' sexual orientation, regardless if they're in the LGBT community or not. Stop the violence. You know, jealousy and hate and envy turns into violence. Or because someone lost their cool and they didn't have self-control. Or because someone told they shoot different and they wasn't trying to get out of control. Because they understood self-control, and when it came to self-awareness, that at the end of the day, they didn't have to have malicious intentions towards their neighbor to kick them down, let alone discourage them. It's a thought process to me. We are all not the same. And it's not a crime to speak up for yourself when someone is doing spell work on you in a toxic way. It's not a crime to speak up for yourself when someone truly has malicious intentions towards you. You know, the psychological thought process in your pockets of your eyesight. And I say that respectfully. And especially when you don't have malicious intentions, the energy is different. My content is not for everyone. You know, gang stalking is real. People paying other individuals to get information on innocent people, that is really real. People playing with spell work in a toxic way, that's really real. We live in a spiritual world, that's really real. But everybody is not meant to be part of your journey. And no, you're not crazy for being your authentic self when you ain't got malicious intentions and you see your neighbor intuition. It wasn't for you. Because God works in mysterious ways when you don't work with the devil. And I say that respectfully. You always was moving accordingly. We are all not the same. And I say that respectfully when you know how to go within to understand true self-awareness. You are love without projecting pain. I'm not a genuine love respect. I truly appreciate the time to the genuine ones only, and I say this respectfully. I truly hope that you continue to heal. I truly hope that you, when you're mentally ready to heal, always remember it starts with you. Healing trauma and pain. Regardless if it was from a child point of view, or went into your adulthood, or it started with your adulthood, and you didn't get the help that you needed. You matter and you are worthy. And I say that respectfully. You matter and you are worthy. My content is not for everyone. It's not. Loving yourself is not a crime. Never give up on yourself, and I say that respectfully. You know, certain individuals, they know how it feels to lose everything, to be homeless, and not do it for likes and views, let alone cloud chasing. Certain individuals knows how it feels to be diagnosed by the doctor, and that was not God's mindset for you. When they tried just to label you a number, but God truly gave you a name. Certain individuals will never understand why you chose you when you was in that unhealthy relationship, to realize why you truly had to walk away to choose you. Certain individuals will never understand why when it came to that guardian that was supposed to protect you or love you, why you truly don't deal with them. And allowed you to choose you. Everybody's not going to understand your walk of life. But who's truly for you at the end of the day is not going to go against you or have malicious intentions. That energy is different. When you allow yourself to become your best self vision of yourself and you choose you, they will never understand why you didn't overlook you to become your worst enemy, regardless of what was going on during your journey. When certain individuals paint a picture of their delusional ass mindset of a description that nobody can see, all because it was misery loves company, all because you chose you, and you wasn't going back and forth with somebody at the end of the day that didn't have self-control, let alone self-awareness. That's what they truly lacked. And only for you to realize at the end of the day, you still showed up for you at the end of the day, not to dim your light when they was projecting pain. My content is not for everyone. It's not. God is not manipulation, and God is not for sale, and God has never been for sale, and I say that respectfully. It's a thought process to me. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. My content is not for everyone. So you can save the negative spell work for your mammy. It's a thought process for me, because she need her ass whooped too. Out here disturbing the peace. Bragging about something at the end of the day. Talking about you real. You know, you out here trying to discourage your neighbor, trying to discourage your neighbor when they truly was the innocent person that didn't have to play victim because they understood self-control. When you try to antagonize them that day, and only for you to realize that, wow, you didn't get a reaction that you was looking for, all because misery loves company. Someone was truly protected. Certain individuals that come into your life, you don't have to know them or not, and they would throw spoke at you in a toxic way. And then I understand how do you smile to go within? How did I not disturb your peace that day? It worked on the last person. That was your problem, you jackass. What's wrong with you? If someone truly been through something, you would never understand at the end of the day how God works in mysterious ways. They meant what they said that day. I choose me, not to overlook me because someone gave up on me or overlooked me, let alone took my kindness or weakness. It's a thought process for me. I need a nap. Thank you for your time to the genuine ones only, and I say that respectfully. My content is not for everybody. It's not. You know, the devil works in mysterious ways just like the enemy. But God is so kind. God is so respectful. God is so much love when you understand your light to go within. Healing trauma and pain is not a race. What somebody may look like at the end of the day, it's not what they've been through when you look at them. But they chose them to understand why they're standing before themselves today. And they was far from a cloud chaser. Because God truly allowed them to go within, to believe in their faith. It's certain individuals where that wasn't supposed to see it another day. It was certain individuals that was supposed to be cited their thought process to become their worst enemy when they dealt with being sexually assaulted as a child, dealing with hate crime, discrimination, and violence. You put a name in your book when it came to your mental health and went into your adulthood. How that man or woman that was supposed to protect you and love you went against you. They didn't hear you. And everybody around you saying that you think you're grown, but that wasn't the case at the end of the day. It's not how God created you to be. God wanted you to speak up for yourself. God wanted you to be your authentic self with no malicious intentions, but they overlooked you. They projected pain. Only to realize that then it wasn't an even exchange. You lost you to find you. You found peace within. It wasn't a walk in the park to allow you to choose you to go within. I'd say praise time to the genuine ones only. I just want to say this respectfully. Be mindful and wise who you throw in spoke in a toxic way. Just because it may have worked on the last person, you come across the right person. That even exchange, it hit different. I'll say that respectfully. Understand at the end of the day, I hope you find peace within you. Because good day or bad day at the end of the day, I don't wish bad on my neighbor. I just hope that you find peace within. It's a thought process, me, when you try to destroy me because of your pain. I am not a genuine love respect. I am the original owner of all my content. Being a copycat, you're going to fall short when it comes to common sense. That's being real. At the end of the day, hold on 1 second. Always be yourself. You can't be somebody that you're not. That's real. Regardless how much notes you take down at the end of the day, you can never be somebody that you're truly not. And I say that respectfully. Be mindful when project the pain. Want somebody to be your enemy at the end of the day, you jackass. How could you do that? Oh my God, what's wrong with you? Who raised you? Who told you that was the norm? To play with spoke in a toxic way. Only realize you went the wrong direction. Because certain folks be definitely going in the wrong direction. Playing with spell work in a toxic way on an innocent person who ain't got to go tick for tack with you. Because the ancestors and God don't play about them. Truly protect the highly favored energy. It's different when you're truly a chosen one and you ain't doing it for likes and views at the end of the day. That energy is different. It's a full process for me. I'm going to be myself and I don't care what you say. Wow. I'm going to say this respectfully. It doesn't matter about your sexual orientation. If you ever get into a relationship with someone and you can't be your authentic self, walk away. Never stop being who you are. And especially when you bring value to a relationship, you show somebody what a healthy union looks like up close in person. Something that they're not used to. And I say that respectfully. It's kind of funny how certain individuals will laugh at certain people because they don't have family in their life or they don't have certain individuals in their life and you don't understand what they've been through. It was nothing funny when you laughed. But God will always have the last laugh. When someone comes into your life, be mindful when taking their kindness for weakness. And I say that respectfully. They spoke up for themselves in a healthy way. They didn't have to have malicious intentions. But you was projecting pain at the end of the day that I only realized it wasn't an even exchange. You couldn't even go within to understand your own self-awareness because at the end of the day, all you was used to was dysfunctional folks that brought you pain. And you thought it was the norm at the end of the day to project that on an innocent person who wasn't steering you in the wrong direction. How can you possibly ask for something you're praying for only to overlook it? What a lesson. You jackass! I hope you found peace in your labor. Leave innocent people alone disturbing the peace, you jackass. I gotta go. Nice and your love respect. Peace and respect. Send respect your neighbor. Stop the violence. It's the thought process. Me, always be yourself. Never dim your light. It's the thought process for me. I gotta go! No, for real. I need a nap. Oh. Always be yourself. And I say that respectfully. Everybody is not meant to be part of your journey. They're not. And be mindful and wise when playing certain individuals close. Trying to disturb their peace or trying to stop them from becoming a best self vision of themselves because you wouldn't say it out loud how you truly feel about that person, that you truly want them to frown. But seeing them smile disturbs your peace because you don't know how to go within to find peace. And I truly hope that you heal whatever wounds that was affecting you so you can leave innocent people alone and be mindful and wise when you choose you. My content is not for everybody. It's not. I am Nayaj in your love respect. I am the original owner of my content, and I say that respectfully. Peace and respect your neighbor. Stop the violence. It's the thought process. Me. Be yourself, love yourself. Hey, be yourself, love yourself. Never dim your light. And I say that respectfully. No, you're not whack. No, you're not corny. You're just being yourself. At the end of the day, to elevate, everybody wasn't supposed to understand and receive it when you was catching your blessings. Hey, it's the thought process for me. Have a safe day. Have a safe day. Have a safe remaining year. To the genuine ones, I say this respectfully. Regardless to who gave up on you or overlooked you during your journey, it doesn't matter if it was your guardian, that stranger in the street, that unhealthy relationship, that job opportunity didn't work out for all the right reasons. Certain folks were supposed to be part of your journey and for all the right reasons. But you, man, you're worthy to choose you, not to overlook you, to live in fear. And I say that respectfully. Continue to be patient with your process, and I say that respectfully. My content is not for everybody, but stop the violence. And I say that respectfully. Healing trauma and pain is not a race or overnight process. So be mindful and wise when having someone psych you at your thought process, your feet in your pockets, or your eyesight, allowing you to believe healing trauma and pain is a race. Because it's not. And I say that respectfully. It's the thought process, me. I gotta go. No, for real. I gotta go. Thank you for your time. Have a good day. Hello.